Welcome to the second entry of stuff that I've gotten and I want to show someone because I have no one to show it to except for my wife, who, God bless her heart, loves all the things that I do and supports my hobbies, but there's only so much she can take. So here I am talking to you about it. Uh, Today, I'm talking about stuff that I got yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. Went over to my favorite bookstore, which isn't a claim of favoritism, but that's the actual name of it. My favorite bookstore, right next to my favorite things, which is like a home decor kind of thing. So I only got two books from them. The first of which is Star Trek Federation by the fantastic Judith and Garfield Reeve Stevens, who have done all sorts of Star Trek books. They've co-written a bunch of stuff with William Shatner. They've done like a lot of work, a lot of really quality work. This book is funny because it's been out for a while, but it has multiple covers throughout the different releases that they've put out. Most of them are of people. This one is just a hand, like a hand. Yeah, there we go. The hand. The hand. Okay. Anyways, but this is the paperback version of it. I want to say this was printed a while ago, like it's celebrating the 40th. So this version was printed in 2006. What was the original? It was 2006 when this actually came out? I don't know. If only I had a website that had all this information on it. But the cool part about this one is that it comes with a timeline of like when stuff happens in the Star Trek universe, which they have a moving timeline because of all the time travel shenanigans that are going on in it. But the second book that I got from my favorite books is Star Trek Preserver, which I believe is the second or third book in a series of books that William Shatner wrote with Judith Reeve Stevens and Garfield Reeve Stevens. It is the third book in the series. But I have already read this one long time ago. I remember thinking it was okay. Not like a resounding endorsement of the book or anything, but for a book that one of the actors wrote, it does pretty good. It is off on its own timeline, though, much like the Codaverse or the Kelvinverse. You really have to understand that this is a Kirk-centric universe in which everything's going to fall apart and be destroyed if Kirk isn't there. Not sure why they went that route. We'll have to ask the author one day. But this is my first copy of this in hardcover. Surprisingly, I thought I had this one in hardcover, but I didn't have it logged as such, and it only cost me like $6 to add it to my collection. Which my favorite books has a patron system, which is not Patreon like the online thing, but like to be their patron, you just give them $25 and you get a $15 credit right up front, and then every month you get a $5 credit over the year, and then on your birthday you get an $8 credit. And since it's my birthday month, I got $13 credit, and I think I only ended up spending like $6 or $7 for like the two books, which it was fantastic. What was funny though is that we were just out there on that side of town specifically to use a gift card that we had to Panera Bread, which it was not worth the money going out there. Like it cost us $50 for two people with a $15 credit gift card, and yeah, it was okay. It wasn't worth $50 though. But that was right across the street from where my favorite books was, and Books a Million was right there too, which I did find a journal to use for work. So that not really a book, not really part of this conversation, but we went across to my favorite books, and they were doing a poetry reading as we walked in, and I wasn't there for the poetry, but I almost partook in the free cookies that they had there, but I thought, no, no, no. I'm on a diet. I'm not here for the poetry that the cookies are here to entice people to come in for. So I'll leave those cookies for some other poetry hungry person. But yeah, they're always really nice over there. A couple weeks ago, no, last month I went in there and they had a buy one get one science fiction sale going on, and they had just got like a huge collection of Trek books. So I signed up for the Patreon. Uh, I got the BOGO deal, and I think I ended up getting like 30 books from them that time. Which it's always surprising when I find like a huge swath of books for me to get because I have a few Star Trek books. I need to actually get that number sometime because I think right now the numbers are all like mixed in with comic books and magazines, which I don't count magazines and comics as like the book number. They're books, they're written, but just the same. Anyways, um, have you read either of these books? What do you think of them?